What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, all my Click members, man? How we all doing today? I've got a very, very, very special shout out today to give to our lovely channel moderator, big time supporter of the channel, Elizabeth. She's been helping me out for a long time. She's been supporting me, my mental health journey, my YouTube journey for a long, long, long time. She's decked me out too, y'all. I'm gonna at the end of this video, if y'all want to see, she sent me some birthday gifts back in July. It was my birthday, and I filmed my unboxing of them, and she decked me out, y'all. But like now she's also taking me to two 21 Pilots concerts. I can't wait to see y'all there. If y'all see me, if y'all recognize me, please come say hi. Please come give me a hug, or I don't have to touch you, whichever you prefer. But we're going to Detroit and to Cleveland together, and I can't wait. I gotta get emotional if I keep talking about it, y'all. So, because of that, I'm trying to avoid like lots of the spoilers, but I do like watching these, like the tour vlogs. So we're gonna do 21 Pilots, the Clancy World Tour Series, episode 1. I'm gonna try to do as many of these as I can. Sometimes they fall off and get distracted, but I'm gonna try to do as many of them as I can. And Elizabeth, I can't thank you enough. Click family, everybody. It's going to be amazing. So let me pull this up. I'm going to have the link to this video in the description box as well. I would love if y'all are giving the boys another view after my video. And if you get bored of me or whatever, you can go watch my unboxing and check that out too. Let's do this, y'all. I can't wait. It's been a long time since I've been on tour.
Night number 1.
There. That's what it was.
2-2. You got 43. Will that mess up anyone to go a minute early?
You know what? I'm going to put eyes on it down for you. Just give me 1 second.
So the reason he asked if they go a minute early, if it's going to mess anyone up, is most of these shows are set to a time code, I believe it's called. If my buddy Dylan, he's coming in from Vancouver, if I can get him to come on a show with me, I'll get him to talk about it. But effectively, you have like the whole 2.5, 3 hours laid out on like a timeline, right? You can start and stop the show as it goes along. You can make live changes during the show if you need to, but you can get all the way into the lights, the pyro, audio changes, faders moving, effects changing, metronomes changing. You can have that all pre-planned out in your session, and then once you hit go, it basically starts. The show starts, and then you have technicians there to either add like human characteristics to things. You can make like light changes on the fly. They'll have like active spot light engineers or like technicians actually moving the spotlights, but everything else is pretty much pre-programmed, and then you can, like I say, you can either do as much or as little as you need to, and the show will still happen, right? Including like tracks and everything else as well. So that's probably why he was asking if they have like a 5-minute countdown or a 15-minute countdown or something like that to showtime, then, you know, even just starting 60 seconds early could change things. That's why he was asking. It's just like a respect for the show, right? It's dope to see. Remind your head tape. How many of y'all were at Denver? How many of y'all went?
Jim is about to turn 7. I've been traveling the world for over a decade now. Ever since getting Jim, he's been on the road too. Actually, I think like 3 days after I got him, he was in a tiny bag and we flew. He's been great. A great traveler ever since. And I pretty much just travel with him all the time now. He loves coming on tour. It's great because I get to hang out with him, and my wife Debbie gets to hang out with him.
Thank you. You said, you want to show them your track?
Certified good boy. Oh my goodness.
We're working on it.
But some of the crew, people have to leave their dogs at home, and they get to hang out with them too. I think it's just good energy to have a good happy dog on the road.
Hey, buddy. I think she told you if I throw it, you're going to take off.
This is a jersey that I wear every night, isn't it? Look at these guys.
Hey, do you remember the first photo we got where you were holding Jim and I was holding Jimmy?
That was in Detroit.
Yeah.
Look at this cool guy. One day, me and Tommy will be in a band together. Except he'll play drums, and I will also play drums.
Is this all just crazy to you right now?
Yeah, Dad, what is this, man? We're a 3-piece now.
It's fun. I think that I was talking to Jenna earlier today about how I think we're going to be proud of. Hey, do you remember when we toured with 3 kids? I think we'll be proud of it. But right now, it's pretty intense.
What a party. Tyler looks so happy.
The Clancy World Tour. I think it was around the middle of the set where I started to really get my feet under me. It felt like, oh yeah, I remember this. I don't know. I just don't think that it's just not a natural thing to be up in front of that many people. I think that maybe the idea is that it like seems to us like it's no big deal, but man, I don't think I've ever been more nervous for a show ever.
With a new show.
It's cool to hear though, because it really shows how much he still cares, like after all these years, right? And we all know, I don't need to tell you all that, like Tyler pours his heart and soul into these things, the show included. Like the show is just as impactful as the record, the lore, the backstory, the history, like everything, right? And it's got to be intimidating, man. There's nothing in life that prepares you for like a room full of what, like 40 to 80,000 people who all know who you are, know your story, and know every single word you're about to sing. Like, there's no preparation for that. There's nothing in our like human history that just developed us to be comfortable with that.
Oh, new set list. There's always so much to remember.
Whew, Josh.
In terms of where to be when, transitions between songs. I think a lot of us, felt relatively nervous going in to night one just because of all these changes.
I think we played like 30 some songs.
Dude is yoked, man. Josh be looking good, and he's been looking good, but like he's got lean for this show.
All these changes.
I think we played like 30 some songs. A lot of lyrics. The hit needs to come up, but we pulled it off. You know, I've actually never put more time into a set list in my whole life.
Wow.
And it's just being Josh and I up there. It takes everything, every little bit of us to pull it off. But it's a good feeling knowing that we can never really fake it, other than our backing tracks, which I worked really hard on.
I was gonna say,
I think that's
the thing that gets slept on about backing tracks, man. Is like a lot of effort goes into them, and it's still them playing them. It's not like they, like, I don't know, hired me to like play a guitar part because Tyler couldn't play it. Like Tyler played the guitar part. They just don't have a second Tyler, so they're gonna let a track do it, and it's well within my tolerance, man. Especially in modern music, like there's so much tracks happening, and I'm here for it, man. I'd rather that than be surprised when you go and you see, like, say a 3-piece. It's just like is totally different than the record. Like that's tough. There's also the other side where some artists will lean too far into the tracks and then nothing's actually happening from the band, and that's different. That's a whole other conversation. But like these guys needed to be a certain way. They wanted to be a certain way. It's produced a certain way, and they needed to give us that back, right? And it's not like, I don't think it's because we as fans demanded it. I think they just have like a certain level of like what they want to deliver, and that includes tracks, right?
Tyler and I both believe that the more you can be prepared ahead of time, the more set up you are for a success.
I don't know. I know you hear a lot of backing tracks when we play. We only play so many things. But also, like, those stems in the backing tracks and how thoughtful I'm trying to be for oh my gosh. I spent more time on the tracks in the stems in the backing tracks for the Clancy tour than I did on the record Clancy. That's a fact.
It's different.
We're gonna constantly be running into.
It's different. Like a live is such a different world, y'all. Like my background is in live. I was a live technician for 17 years, and like PA systems are not what music sounds like. Like if you listen to like a line array or like a 3-way stack or even a 2-way like speaker system, it's not what music sounds like, and you kind of have to adapt for that, right? And on the record, you can have things like you can have stereo imaging and enhancement. You can have like depth. You can have saturation and different transients, like enhancers and designers to make things work. But live, it doesn't exactly translate. It's not exactly the same. And like placements of things are different. So like if you want to turn up a guitar, if you want a guitar to be more audible in the studio, it's like you boost like 1.2K, 1.4K. Live, you boost like 400 and 4K, but like in the studio, that'll add more distortion to the guitar. So like it's this different balance to trying to make things work. You have to be able to sound check and you have to be able to level set things for each room because they're going to respond. Like a bass boom is going to respond differently in one theater to the next or one stadium to the next. In Freeze the Fall, I just happen to be wearing their shirt. I helped design like their live tracks and everything because I mixed them too. And we actually have like a sound check tracks mix where it's just like all the tracks happening at once. So it's like quarter notes on the bass booms, all the strings just playing back to back to back, all the like backing vocals that we use, which is not that many, but it's just like one, and then when it ends, the next one starts. So there's just constantly signal coming into the console, so I can gain stage everything before they step on, and then we could do monitor mixes and everything. And it sounds like chaos, but it's preparation, right? And it takes a lot to get to that point. And then, like I say, you don't have all the like serial compression that you got in the studio. You don't have like a bus that is managing a lot of different things or maybe moving things out of the way when the vocal comes in. Like you don't have those now. You just have faders of sounds, and you have to be able to make sure that they're in good enough shape to be recreated and given back to a live audience, and B, they have to be in a state where your live engineer can actually manage them too, right? So anyways, I'll get off the tracks.
To our own set of challenges throughout the whole tour, but it always feels good to have one completely behind us. So now moving forward, we can only optimize, only get better, and hopefully make the show better and feel better for us and for you. Plenty of Clancy tour left, and we're just getting started and hope to see you there.
Yeah, you will.
I'm proud of him. Can deal with that.
Can we take a second? I want to hear Tyler say that again. Makes me happy to hear Tyler's proud of what they did, of getting emotional again.
And hope to see you there.
I'm proud of him. Can deal with that.
Is everyone good in here? I'll tell you what, night number one has got some competition.
How amazing. Look at this. Oh man, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be you and me. What a party. What a party. What a great video. Shout out to Real Bear. Yeah, man, I'm so looking forward to this. The early nights of the shows, I don't know how far along are the shows that I'm going to be going to. But the early nights of the shows and the last couple nights of the shows are always the highest energy. The first ones, it's like nerves and excitement. The last ones are like, we're almost done. We have like, I don't know, leftover confetti. Y'all gonna get extra confetti, and it's almost time to go home. You know, especially the last show of the tour is always wild energy, always wild energy. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna jump over to the video of me unboxing all my sweet gifts that I got from Elizabeth for my birthday. And if y'all want to check that out, I would really appreciate it. You can drop your comments down below. Let me know where you're going. Let me know if I'm gonna see you. And take care of yourselves, y'all. I will see you on the next one. All right, y'all. Of course, it's my luck that I had a video of my unboxing of all the gifts that Elizabeth got me, and it got corrupted, and I ruined it somehow, and so I couldn't figure it out. But I think I grabbed everything except for some of the chocolates that she sent me. So let's go through these, y'all. So I got Clancy with the signatures on it, still in the plastic shrink wrap because I ain't opening that. Not ever gonna open that. That is gonna go beautifully on the wall. I got some like acrylic little holders I'm gonna put up on the wall. Got Trash the Dragon. I'm gonna try to get in at least all my 21 Pilot videos. It's so cute. It's so small. I don't know how well you can see that. I got like what do they call this? The Sacred Municipality of Dima United Violists book, which is like, it's so cool, man. If y'all don't have it, like, it's so neat. Evidence is like where it starts. It's like, it looks like it's, you know, like just cutouts and just, yeah, it's really neat. It's like really on point for the kind of vibe and the feel, right? I believe, wasn't there a story, like, wasn't it a fan or someone from like not the two boys that put this together? I can't remember what the whole story was behind this. I did read it once. I'm just kind of jumbled right now from the mess. A couple posters. Where's the second one here? These are also going to go on the wall. A couple posters. The boys looking great. Beautiful. And then there's the magazine, the Rock Sound 25, with them on the cover. Check it out. Ah, it's so neat. It's yeah, I've been going through them. Like, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here, man. Like all kinds of articles, photos. What else we got? She went on a trip to Japan and she brought me back some Kit Kats, which I've eaten just about all of them now, and they're delightful. And then outside of the 21 Pilots, but relevant to, I'm sure, a lot of us, man, this book is fantastic. I have the audiobook and this one that she sent me, and I am actually reading this one more than the audiobook. Soundtracks. It's a surprising solution to overthinking, and it's interesting because the comparison is like, I talk down to myself quite often. I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that, and it's become like a broken soundtrack, like a record that I just let play and play and play. But working towards trying to have other soundtracks and different songs in the mix has really pulled me out of that kind of space, and it doesn't let me go down those same almost like habits or like rivers that have been carved for me, just like working in those like negative routes, right? And it's been really, really, really eye-opening. And, you know, just all this together plus this book, like, it really, really makes the boy feel special, man. And like, everyone deserves to feel that. Everyone deserves to feel a little bit of like safety from like their own brains. And this has been really, really, really beautiful gift, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. I know it's been a little while since my birthday. It's been over a month. I've been planning this video for a while, and of course now I went and wrecked the original video. But I appreciate everybody that made it this far. Really, really, really appreciate you. Can't wait to see you at the shows. And thanks for everything, man. I just, like, everyone in the clique, I just want to say thank you. It's been a journey. Y'all have been crazy, crazy supportive. And yeah, it's really special. Y'all are a really special group. And from some random guy on the internet, I hope you all get to hear that and can digest that, because I truly believe it. I truly, truly believe it.